Hi guys, I just want to try to make a real quick video, so I'm going to talk really fast, so bear with me. But I want to talk a little bit about some of the sign of the times, like just a little update from some of the things that I just read about. This is from the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientist back in the 25th or so of January, where they uh, set the Doomsday clock 2 minutes to midnight from 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And so the scientists get together, science and security boards get together and decide and ascertain the state of our world. It is basically talking about the threat is posed by misuse of information technology and witnessed by the vulnerability of democracies to disinformation. So they're blaming our social media. This is the original report. They're the ones that come out with this. There's another report by NPR. It says it moves closer, but here it blames President Trump, environmental deterioration, and climate change, along with the lack of trust in political institutions, and that we know the climate change is a solar minimum. Here we have wildlife. World wildlife being pushed to the edge by humans in pictures. The global wildlife populations will decline by 67% by 2020. That's 2 years from now, unless an urgent action is taken. Now, there's another report that it's in here somewhere, from 2014, where it was 50%. Okay, you know, we haven't taken any urgent action. So some of these are really nice pictures. The African elephant has declined by 60% between 2009 and 2014 due to poaching. This is the Meme wolf. Cropping, crops salamander, 77%. The killer whales, because of pollution in the water. There's only 70 left, Amur leopards, only 70, due to poaching. Vultures. We have the gorillas. There's only 880 gorillas left. The beautiful cockatoos in Australia are still at risk, even though they have increased because people steal the eggs. There are only 3,900 tigers left in the world. A 95% drop of turtles in the Atlantic and the Pacific between 1989 and 2002. This is the 2014 one, where it was saying half the world. So we've increased to 8% very quickly. This is another one. It's just talking the same thing, BBC, back in October 2016. Now, I'm not even mentioning the snow bombs. Due to the solar minimum, it's increased. There are many, many, many world records that have been broken. Many people left their dogs outside to freeze to death. Sharks have come to shore that are frozen. I just thought I'd kind of do a quick snow bomb thing. Then we have here the social solutions, 2016 homeless statistics. Okay. So what's happening is an increase of homelessness due to lack of affordable housing and low wages and a lack of jobs, the jobs have been going down, unsaid by the mainstream news because of automation and technology. Even the McDonald's down the street's gonna get rid of their cashiers. And you're talking, these are jobs that people can't afford to live in anyway, but they're getting rid of the cashiers and they're going to have everything automated. So, and I didn't really read this. So, 564,708 people in the United States are homeless, which seems like a really low number. Okay, so that's over 500,000 people living on the streets, in cars, homeless shelters, or in subsidized transitional housing. During a one-night national survey, last January. They're getting ready to do another one at the end of this month. Okay. So 83,000 or 15% of the homeless are considered chronically homeless. 47,000, about 8%, are veterans. 1.4 million veterans are at risk. 550,000 unaccompanied single youth and young adults under the age of 24 experience homeless longer than 1 week. We give the LGBTQ youth like 110,000. That's funny. I guess that's a new gender classification. 50% of the homeless population is over the age of 50, guys. 50%. So that's funny. They put 50% here. So what's 50% of? So you're looking at 260,000 people. 260,000 people are the age 50 and over. And it's interesting here. It's 550 unaccompanied, but they don't put the amount here. What's that about? 830,120 year-round beds are available, but it doesn't make sense because people don't have enough places to sleep. So these numbers don't really make sense. People are always sleeping on the streets because they don't have a safe place to sleep. And to move on, the Americans' affordable housing stock market dropped by 60%. Okay, so they're saying the number of apartments deemed affordable for very low income families across the United States fell more than 60% between 2010 and 2016. So, why is that? Because the builders want to make a profit. Hello. So, anyway, guys, just thought I'd give you a heads up. Love you all. You know what to pray for. And keep your eyes open. Bye.